want high-quality playmats? That's NobleAsta. Playmats are guaranteed to help you win locals. Visit 1000noble.com.
Playmats not actually guaranteed to help you win locals. Look cool, maybe, but not help you win. Not at all. Not even close, but maybe.
Hello everybody, my name is Connor, and welcome to another PRB Red Sanji video. I am loving this deck. This is the last game I was able to get on it, and we are playing Purple Luffy. Very fun game, very fun. I love Purple Luffy. I am bad at it, but I digress. We do end up getting the 2-cost Sanji, able to give him a rush, attach that 2 Rested Dawn. I'm not super familiar with the card, so I am reading it, and my opponent is helping me out. So we swing pretty big here. I think that's a 7k, and yeah, they go ahead and give us a 2k and a 1k, and then we swing 6, and they go ahead and counter out. Just a lot of aggression right out the gate. I think it's pretty good against Purple Luffy because I know he's trying to take his life and ramp up. So he swings the 5 into Sanji, and it's just a little too much for me to take out, or to save. So I let him go, and he drops the Bond Clay. And honestly, I don't know if I top deck it, but I know what we are gonna play out, and I love this card. I think I'm only running 3 in the deck. I'm counting the Dawn and see how much I have. I didn't top deck it. It is the 3-cost Nico Robin. 1 Dawn gives her the ability to KO a 3000 or less. So I swing the 5, KO the Bond Clay, and swing the 6, and they end up taking both of those hits. Pretty solid. I really like that card. I think that card is really good as a 3-of. Worst case scenario, it does have a 1k counter, so that is pretty nice. So here comes the, I think that's the 7-drop kid there, which is pretty scary. And he swings the, what is he? He's a 6k body now, I believe. He swings 6 in the Robin, and yeah, I gotta let her go. I'd rather protect my life than Robin. I think that that's more important, and with us being able to kind of rush out characters and get those cheeky hits in, it's definitely more worth it to save counter for my life. But now we have that 7-cost kid, and that's tough because now he is a 6k leader, which means I can't just poke with lead, which is something I really like to do. I think being able to just kind of poke with the leader and then play out a bigger rush character is really nice. Get some counter out of hand with that poke, or able to get more life. But I end up tapping 6. I'm at 7 Dawn, so we are able to get the Wapple out, give Wapple rush, attach the Dawn, and we end up swinging, I believe that's 9, yes, with the Dawn. And they do end up taking, they're already down to 2 life. And we are at 7 Dawn, so pretty nice. I think they're gonna hit 10 Dawn here, if not now, soon. They do go ahead and ramp up, tapping 9 to actually play down the Rush Kaido, which is it's so nasty. Popping the Wobble, pretty unfortunate, but I do know I have another one in my hand. They swing the 7 with the kid. I think that's a 7, or is it an 8? They swing with kid, and I end up taking it. And then they swing 6 there with Luffy, and I do end up going to 7 with 2 of the Frankies, and taking this 9k, or the 9-cost Kaido swing. I think he's technically a 10k. I can't remember, and this camera angle is very nice, but it's a little far away from my old eyes, so yeah, pretty good turn from my opponent. There we go, I made my screen bigger. Yeah, so we're sitting at 2 life. We do have a decent amount of counters, and I think that he's got 1 life. He has a lot of cards in hand, which is definitely making me hesitant to go for game. And I am at 9 Dawn, so I think I am trying to decide what I want to do here. I play out another Wapple. I just think Wapple's really good. I minus the kid, and I swing into the kid. I think they're a 6k at this point. Probably should have looked up his stat before I started doing the voiceover, but I did not, unfortunately. But they do end up letting kid go, which is good. That means that he won't be able to easily get to a 6k lead. And now I'm trying to decide if I want to swing 7 or drop the Searcher, the Nami Searcher 1 cost. I do decide just to swing 7, get cards out of hand, and they give me a 2k, and I remember being like, wait, and then I was like, right, you're a 6k leader, yeah, that 2k is good. I remember now. So, a little low on Dawn on their side now. I think that's 5, if I can count. They go ahead and poke 5 there. I give them the Nami Searcher. They end up swinging into Wapple, which he's an 8 right now with his ability. So I can just give him the 2k and the 1k to get out of that. Yeah, and they end up dropping the blocker Queen, which is pretty solid. They discard a Magellan. I really like that alt art. Magellan's a very nice alt art. And pass turn. So we're at 10 Dawn now, and I feel like even though my opponent has a lot of cards in hand, I'm feeling like there's a chance that he doesn't have a lot of counter, just judging by how he's been taking a lot of these like quick hits. So I do have the 8 cost banish Luffy, and I do try and hold my cards in a way that's a little easier to see in the future here. But I'm trying to decide how I want to split this, and I end up swinging with Wapple, minusing the Queen just to kind of make it really hard for them to try and save the Queen. And there I am doing math. You can see me doing the counting on my playmat. Wow, beautiful playmat, available for purchase at 1000noble.com. But they do end up blocking with Queen. I think the Wapple made them a 4k body. I swing the 5, they give me a 2k. And here I go. I drop the banish Luffy, swinging 10. And they end up having to banish the 2k Sanji, which is kind of what I was hoping for. And at this point I'm thinking, okay, I think they don't have a ton of Dawn right now. They're at 7ish, I believe, if I counted right. And I have 2 life, so they can't play another Rush Kaido. They can clear bodies, but they do end up swinging the, I think that's 11 into Luffy, and he is a 9k. He's a huge body, and I think, so my thought process is I have 3 2ks in my hand right now, so I end up giving him 2 2ks because I know that he can't swing another into Luffy. I end up taking his hit, and we get the ace, and he plays down the blocker Law just to get some protection. 0 life and 3 attacks though, but he does have a pretty big hand. So Wapple comes through, minusing, I go ahead and minus the Law. I'm thinking I'm going for game this turn. I just have to get 1 hit, and I'm trying to decide if I want to, how I want to do this. And I swing 9, and his hand pretty bricked up. He can't get to, 10. He has, I think, 3k in hand, if I am seeing his cards correctly, which I think I am, so pretty unfortunate. But that, I feel like that's kind of Purple Luffy's, how Purple Luffy is, at least until the starter decks. I think the starter deck is really going to make Purple Luffy good, but yeah, this Sanji deck, I feel like he just kind of turn brain off and go for face, and it's a pretty good time. I'm having a lot of fun with it. I think one of someone else in the community has built their Sanji deck, so I'd like to get a mirror match eventually. Don't know if I can get that done, but yeah, I'll probably try and squeeze in some more games with this. But I think this week we are playing Charlotte Pudding for the rest of this week. really, really enjoy that deck. It's a lot of fun, and yeah, I was just really excited to get in some Sanji games, and I wanted to show you guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up here. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys like this video, hit that like button down below. It helps me out more than you could ever know. Go ahead and subscribe if you are new, and I will see you guys in the next video. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day.